Dudes, it's Gaz, and welcome back to another Warframe video. So today we got a guide on how to get the new ship ornament, the Sumdali key, from Captain Vor's new boss fight. This will be an easy strategy. It involves no ribbons, and basically you just get this new cool looking cosmetic for entirely free, obviously. So we'll go over a strategy guide on that, how to do the new Captain Vor boss fight. But before we do all this stuff though, make sure to sub this channel, daily Warframe video uploads, build videos, news videos, all that kind of stuff in that place Warframe content. Yeah, I would call this special, like, secret boss fight the easiest of all three of them. The Shattered one, the tank, and now we have Captain Vor, the special version. This is by far the easiest, and you can get this Sumdali in like 6-7 minutes. So let's go over what we got today as far as the guide. Now, first things first, how do you get this new cosmetic for your ship? Well, first you need to go on the steel path. You need to go to the Tolstage node on Mercury. Captain Vor's boss fight's been massively reworked, and it's also a pretty decent arcane farm on the steel path too, but we show only one that you're not meant to farm extensively. You're meant to do like once, basically. Or more if you want some special cosmetics, we'll show in a little bit. Okay, so go to Tolstage on the steel path, and now to activate this special fight, there is a new mechanic in Captain Vor's fight you need to do. It's going to be a special like door key code that you see right here. And to find that door key code, I'm going to show you the method. I'm going to show you the cheese method, okay? So first, let's start with how you find this special key code at the front of Captain Vor's boss fight. So you load into the mission on Steel Path. There's going to be these hidden blue, like, runes throughout the mission. You can only see them in operators. You see right there, my Inaros can't see them. I go back in operator, they're there. So you can pick them up physically with the, like, pick up item button. And there are 3 sets of glyphs in these missions. Also, they will not be, like, off the beaten path. They will be on the way to the actual Captain Vor boss fight, but they won't be the easiest to see, because first off, they're invisible to non-operators, and they're going to be in, like, spots like you're seeing right now. Like, okay, it's, like, up to the side. It's up on this ledge you don't always go to. You'll be looking at spots like that, and spoiler, there's one in this room and a spot just like that, too. If this looks way too annoying for you to figure out, I'm going to show you a cheese method right now. This is the code. The code does not change. The code is always the same, and here's the code on screen right now, okay? So it's these symbols. They're going to make them a little bit easier to see, but yeah, I don't know how to explain these, but that's the code. It'll be the same code every time. So if once you found all of your glyphs, your runes or whatever, you're going to take those runes, you're going to take them to the door, and you're going to actually input the codes for the key for the front door. So, spoiler, the last glyphs were in that room right there. Now that we've got all of our glyphs, we're going to go to the Captain Vor boss fight front door, and we're going to open the door to the encounter. You're going to have a couple of them already figured out, because the game, as you rotate the thing, it figures them out for you, or like it gives you some clues, basically. So let's go ahead and show how this works now. So I've found all the glyphs in my mission. Now I'm going to go input the key code, and as you see, as I rotate this thing, it starts to like eliminate some of them for you, which is going to be helpful because, I mean, honestly, just put in the cheese code I told you. This is to activate the special version of the boss fight right now. So once you've input your key code, you could input it as operator or as your Warframe. You're going to be entering the boss fight arena. Now, in the boss fight arena, Captain Vor has some new attacks. He's also got an entirely new boss multiple stage arena fight. Now, first things first. In the first area, you're going to have Captain Vor shooting out some lasers. And you're also going to have some trash ads summoning in. For the steel path, it'll be like, I think it's like 9 Maximus enemies that are going to be spawned in, and that's going to be where I'm going to be showing you some builds to kill these enemies and survive. The biggest thing here is surviving. You just did the hardest part of the mission right there, finding that key code. So congratulations on doing that part. The actual boss fight's much, much easier. So you go in the fight. Just get ready for some lasers, seriously. So as far as builds on here, you want to be very, very tanky, because on this special version, like the Janus key path, or whatever they're going to call it, you get nullified on hit a lot. And thankfully, we're playing a frame like Inaros. Inaros doesn't even need his abilities, and we also have a LIfesteal pistol that we have pretty much no risk of failure at all. This is also with no prime sure-footed, no ribbons. I do have arcanes, but in the footage you're seeing right now, I had an open arcane slot, so I basically only had arcane bellicose. So yeah, really straightforward and easy. So this first fight right here, you can shoot the yellow orbs to destroy them, but basically just going to be keep shooting Captain Vor until his health bar goes down. He's got damage attenuation, so you're going to be shooting him for a bit. I got the Furis equipped in here. We'll show builds for all this stuff after we talk about the fight. But yeah, basically just keep shooting. There's really not much mechanics to this part besides staying alive. Once you get his health bar to the first chunk, you're going to have your 9 Maximus spawns. Kill those 9 Maximus. Easy way to do this, like magnetic and heat. You can also just, use corrosive or whatever is your best method of killing these guys. You just have to kill these Maximus, or Captain Vor will be invincible the whole time. Once you kill all 9 of these enemies, You're going to do the exact same thing again, although he will do a new attack where he drops a laser on you. It's very easy to dodge, just if you're not moving around very much, it will toast you. It's like a big Jade Xmas laser, but it's yellow. So once you've done those things, you're going to enter the laser hallway, but let's just finish up this DPS phase. Seems like his health bar has attenuation, but his shield bar does not. So you can nuke down the shield bar really easily, especially the magnetic build we show you today. So get him down to the second health bar, he will teleport away again. Which is actually pretty awesome. This is so, look at my Inaros health bar. This is overkill. We're way overkill on this. I've got 10,000 HP. He can't get me below like 8,000 HP. So you don't need to do exact things I'm doing here, but the idea of it would probably be good as well. So get him out of this room. Walk right into the laser if you're playing Inaros like I recommend to you. You might have some ammo issues actually, so be aware of that. Ammo issues might be a problem for you. But yeah, it's just a damage attenuation slog. We got so much damage attenuation in this game nowadays. I might even make a video about it at some point. So now that his second health bar is gone, welcome to the laser hallway. Hope you like this place because you might be here for a while. So you got some laser hallways. Now these lasers won't kill you. They're just going to knock you back to the beginning of the room, as you can see right there. So make sure you're jumping really, really well. I'm going to go ahead and skip ahead to one I actually beat here because it could take you a while. And don't feel bad if it does take you a while because there's really not any downside to getting hit by the lasers besides just wasting a little bit of time. You go up at the beginning of the room and you have to give it another shot. So the tips I'd give to you is that you're either have to double jump over the lasers or slide past the lasers. And there's no laser, you just basically stand in place. So that should be pretty obvious. But once you do that, you go to the second boss fight room. Now here's the room where you're going to have your melee Magistar equipped if you have it, because there will be another new mechanic. Now in this room, you're going to have multiple platforms, and Captain Vor will be doing his same attacks in the previous phase. But additionally, there's going to be not a single trash ad in this room. So you have no way of reviving, and also you have only one life to do this too. So if you die, you go back to space, basically. You refight the entire fight, and you have to do the entire code thing again. So hopefully you got that cheat code up. Either way, just stand in his lasers as Inaros, and just use the Furis to LIfesteal through the pain. Once you get him past his health bar chunk, he's going to have some blade-launching turrets on the wall. That's where your Magistar will come in to one-shot those turrets. It's very nice to one-shot them, but they are not usually meant to be one-shot. So if you're using the same strategies as today, it might be a little bit more dangerous because they fire out to those blades very, very quickly. Additionally, the water you have here is going to be electrified, so you don't want to fall in that water. Here's me trying to break the turret early. Don't need to break the turret until it's actually DPSable, but yeah. Either way, don't fall in the water if you can avoid it, and really don't attack the turret until it's damageable, or you'll just be wasting your time. But once you get to that that third health bar chunk destroyed, you are going to have that easy one-shot incoming. And yeah, this might look like it's taking a while, but this is like a one-time thing. You can get some extra glyphs from here. I think there's like a Limbo glyph, a Chroma glyph, an Atlas Cora glyph, a couple other ones too, a Citrine as well. But to me, I don't really find those glyphs very enticing or important. To me, this ship hood ornament is much cooler than a glyph. So yeah, now that he's about low health, now you're going to go ahead and destroy those turrets. So as you can see right there, those red turrets on the wall are shooting out those orbs. Now you just one-shot them with the Magistar Slim Attack. And they're usually meant to take a while to kill. Like right there, that one I didn't kill instantly. And I also jumped into the water. But the other one I do one-shot instantly. And that's ideal because the longer these things are alive, the longer they're going to be able to kill you. So yeah, once you destroy both of those, Captain Vor is damageable again. You have the final health bar here on his new fight. So yeah, once you do that, he's dead. That's literally it. So there's your new Captain Vor. Let's talk about builds and stuff like that if you want to knock this out. Because if you play Titania or something like that and farm on the Steel Path, you can get these arcanes in 2 minutes. He drops Arcane Steadfast, Arcane Vortex, Arcane Battery, decent arcanes, but he does drop one at a time. So yeah, I would not recommend farming this version. Just farm the normal Steel Path version if you want that, because normal path does not drop arcanes either. Okay, so going over these builds, and Inaros is having he's doing a good job. He's not getting damaged at all, basically. If you want to do these builds and have this really easy time getting this new hood ornament, here's what you can do. I did try to make it with no ribbons for you guys, at least on the pistol build. So here we are in the ship, and as far as so again, you don't need to go as crazy as I'm going here, but if you want to do exactly what I do, here's what I got. So for Inaros, he's a nice bag of health that can survive through this stuff. We've got some Archon shards in here that are going to be blue Archon shards. We've got armor. So all armor, another 1,000+ armor, makes us have more damage reduction on our HP, which is really helpful because we have local adaptation too. If your Inaros is not as put together as this, you can actually use Inaros' passive to come back from the dead. I think that still works in here, but you shouldn't even be getting that low health using the things that we have in the video today. As far as the build on Inaros, Again, this build was not made for this footage, and also the first time I ran this through, I didn't even have Arcane Grace. I just had this equipped. So biggest things here is you want to equip HP mods. So Umbral mod set's great for Inaros, HP and armor. He's only HP and armor, so that's helpful. Jugulus Carapace for more HP and armor, more HP from Nyra's Hatred, more HP and armor from Carnus Carapace, more HP from Prime Vigor, and also some damage reduction from Adaptation. So if you want to throw an Arcane Grace or Guardian, go ahead. You don't have to do it. Bellicose is nice for just a big power strength chunk, but that's like for a normal mission. This is really not even a build meant for this mission. And you could do something similar to this on other frames too, just to be like, HP tanking through the pain. How are we HP tanking through the pain? Well, we first off have Scarab Shell to give us some status protection, but besides that, we have the Furis Incarnate. It does not need to be an Incarnate technically for this video, but I probably would recommend that you have it. The reason the Furis is so good for this is because the mod Winds of Purity gives us built-in lifesteal on the Furis, so we can go from like 8,000 health to 10,000 health in one tick of damage, because it's 20% of our actual damage is lifesteal, which is in Warframe you deal a really high number, so percentage-based lifesteal are very, very strong. So this is a no Riven corrosive magnetic build. He's got shields that are weak to magnetic. He's got armor that's weak to corrosive. He's also heat's good on here too. So thing about this is that it's damage attenuation, so you're going to be shooting him for a while regardless. But you could also throw on an ammo mod too. You might be running ammo, but keep in mind that also Incarnons have infinite ammo too. But I did run ammo in the footage at least once. So just basically have some crit on here. We have no crit chance. We've got secondary Enervate for our crit chance, and the rest of the stuff just fire rate, damage, and elementals. Corrosive is great against Grenier. And you could also use the amalgam, or sorry, normal barrel diffusion. This was just on here for a different build. It's basically the exact same thing. And for your melee, now if you don't have the Furis Incarnate or not, you could actually, there's some lifesteal melees like the Harudo you could use. The first run I did this, I used the Harudo. This will work exactly the same. Just lifesteal off of Captain Vor by punching him with the Harudo. And also for the primaries, the Hema. The Coda Hema is a lifesteal primary too. So there's plenty of things you can lifesteal with besides just the Furis. Now for the Magistar, this is used to destroy the turrets at the end in one hit. We've got, this one does have a Riven on, to be fair, but I could maybe find a reason to take it off, or find a thing to take off for here. So we got the Corrosive Crit Slam Attack build. It is basically meant to jump on top of the enemy's head. Now you could maybe run Smite Grenier instead. That might be a little bit different. But yeah, if you have a Riven, of course run the Riven. If you don't have a Riven, run the next best mod. Like maybe like Sacrificial Steel or Prime Smite the Grenier, etc., etc. This thing is used only for the turrets and nothing else beyond that. As far as my operator stuff, I didn't even use the operator, but I have Vazarin. Vazarin's very good for this, as you can use Protective Sling to dash through your frame to get invincibility. Also got Guardian Break of using a non-Inaros frame to get some shield regeneration on your frame. Very, very good in that sense. So now we've gone over all those build things. Let's talk about the last couple things that Captain Vor can drop. He can drop some arcanes, and they're actually pretty good arcanes. But the thing is that it's only like one arcane at a time. So I'm not going to really recommend that you farm him in the long run, unless you just really are bored and looking for a specific like Arcane Steadfast. Like Arcane Steadfast is really good. It's actually pretty expensive, but I guarantee the price has gone down since this fight came out, because he can drop Arcane Steadfast on the Steel Path. So hope this video was interesting and helpful to you guys. If you want guides on the other frames, on how to get the glyphs, the other frames, I probably won't end up making those, but if there's a really high demand for it, maybe I could get around to it. So yeah, glyphs are like what was it, like Limbo, Citrine, Chroma, Atlas, and then I think like one or two others. So I'll see you guys in the next video. We'll have some drops on stream tonight, and I'll be live around when those go up. We'll have some drops from some glyphs and some giveaways and stuff like that too. So have fun with the new update, guys, and we'll have some more build videos out very, very soon. Take it easy, guys. Bye.